All right, it's the morning of the big sail out into the Gulf of Mexico. Sleeping was a little bumpy last night. I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe the wind shifted directions and came straight at us without going over the landmass first. And so it got pretty bumpy. Overall, everything went good. Had a short scare. Anchor alarm went off, but I think the perimeters might have been set a little too short, and once the wind shifted, it kind of the boat drifted out of the perimeters. So, but the anchor was set good last night, so we were good. And that's about it. I'm going to get up, cook a little breakfast, get out there in the Gulf, and start sailing. Sun's coming up in the east, and the wind's coming from that direction also. The wind definitely shifted directions last night. It was coming straight out of the north, now it's out of the east. So it's no wonder anchor alarm went off. No big deal, but we got up and checked everything. Better safe than sorry. All's good. All right, we got the diesel topped off. Wrestled with Navionics. I think we got the course plotted in there. And just tidying up a few loose ends, and then we're gonna weigh anchor and get on out of here. All right, we pulled anchor. It took both of us working at it. We discovered the windlass is stripped, so we had to pull that anchor in by hand. That's a big anchor. We got it done though. Now we're motoring out while Steve ties off the jack lines for a night crossing. Right now I'm just keeping course, making sure I keep us out of the shallows. Get working our way around this island before we head out into the Gulf.
But it's easy access.
Alright, just rounding the island. If anybody's wondering what that beep is, it looks like we may have a faulty coolant temperature sensor. Engine temps are good. Alright, we've just done a course correction. We're going to fall right into the line here, the route. And here in a little bit we'll be shutting that engine off, so don't have to listen to that temp warning. Got a nice little breeze out here. Looks like it's just under 15 knots. Alright, we're installing the boom brake. When we get on course, the wind's going to be directly behind us. Alright, just checking to make sure lure's not fouled. I see them just under the surface.
Kind of hanging out, looking at it.
Yeah, there they are. Went over there and getting on her bow. All right, Steve's got us flying wing on wing now, and we are on course. That's even better. Oh, look at that, wing on wing. Headed for the panhandle of Florida. Steve's working his tail off. We've discovered the furling line was some Walmart hardware rope that's pure garbage. So he's putting actual marine rope on here now. All right, making our way out into the Gulf. There is no land to be seen anywhere. It's all blue water. That is a good looking one. Mighty fine lunch.
What's our speed been like?
We're right about 3. Sometimes 3.5. Well, there's a 2.9, but our wind is now only 8. Yep. And I had to make adjustment of 3 degrees port to keep the wind behind us. But that was actually good because that put us more en route with our original chart course here. Fixing to bring my lure in. Oh man, I see it's on the surface over there. Darn it. Probably got some seaweed. Already had one lure break off. Something hit it hard and broke the line. It was a pretty light rig. So I'm just sticking with the heavy gear out here. But I need to bring that in and change lures. All right, Chef Boyardee in the house. So today's evening meal is going to be pizza. So I got all the ingredients here. Just need to roll out the dough, get this oven going, and get after it. Steve's at the helm right now, and he's been cooking the last few days, so it's time for me to step up and start cooking. This was rectangular, so I had to cut it, about a third of it, and double stack it. So it's going to be deep pan pizza. Then push it around to the edges, make it round. Oh, it's going to be good. Pre-cook for 8 minutes, and then throw the toppings on. That dough is about as wavy as the sea conditions today. Ooh, some chopped green chilies. Got to have some pepperoni. Put a little more cheese on that. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, put that in the oven for probably 15 minutes or so. She's gonna be ready. All right, let that cool off just a little bit so it's not hazardous. Voila, a little Coca-Cola and pizza. Can't beat that. All right, good meal before we start our shifts. It felt like it calmed down a little bit out here for a little while anyways while I was cooking.
We just crossed over into really deep water, so.
Ah, okay. Woo! Caught our first fish. Bonita. Awesome. All right, I got color. There he is. He's still fighting. It's another bonita. Yeah, this is a little bigger. Pull into there. I may gaff this one.
Okay.
Right now I'm putting up leftovers, and then I gotta finish cleaning those fish we cut. I know a lot of people don't eat bonita, but if you bleed them out, it tastes just fine. All right, I've trimmed them up. Some people snub their nose at bonita, but it looks pretty good to me. I bled them first, and then I trimmed off the bloodline. All right, I'm huffing and puffing like a fat man. I got everything put up, the fillets, the dishes done, leftovers put up. I'm gonna relieve Steve at the helm for a little while. His shift starts in a little under an hour, so I've kind of left him with it while I clean this mess up. So Steve's shift kicks off at 8 o'clock, goes to 12, and then I'll get up at 12 and go from 12 to 4. Okay, a little after 8 o'clock, time for me to get some sleep so I can relieve Steve at 12. So I'll see you guys around 12. All right, next shift, 12 o'clock midnight. Looks like we're about halfway. Steve just got through checking on the engine. Everything looks fine. It's pitch black. Looks like you have a little bit of cloudy overcast. Everything's fine and dandy. I don't remember sleeping, but 4 hours went by too fast, so apparently I did. Feel pretty good though. I literally just woke up a few minutes ago. So anyways, this is my 4-hour shift. Got a moon shining. 7 stars are out. There is a little bit of thin cloud cover here and there. Okay, 4 o'clock in the morning. Steve took over the next shift. I'm gonna get some sleep now. I'll get up around daybreak if I wake up, or 8 o'clock, whichever one comes first. Alright, Captain's made a slight adjustment according to Navionics, or maybe it's wind predict, I'm not sure. We need to move out just a little bit so we can hit our destination just right. He's gonna get some more sleep, and I am up and wide awake now. That last sleep, I only woke up twice during the entire time, and I didn't stay awake very long. Shut the engines off. They were starting to tip into the hot area, so she probably needed a rest anyways. We are now fully under sail with the main and the Genoa out. It's nice and quiet. There's a mighty fine lure. I just went over the line, and apparently one of those bonitas caused an abrasion on the line. So I re-rigged so the next fish won't break off. We've got dolphins coming in. Oh, there they are. Nice. Captain's still asleep after his off shift, so I don't need to be walking up on the bow alone, so I'll just stay back here and film. I'm not entirely sure, but that's either fog out there or that may be some light rain. I just have to keep an eye on it. It does appear to be coming this way though. If it's rain, I'll need to close those hatches. Alright. Wind and boat speed's picked up. We're now hitting about 6 knots. Boat speed, 20 knots wind. It's coming from that little shower over there, that little storm. It's not much of one, but it's got a little air to it. Definitely on the lean right now. We had a little gust come in there for a second. Looks like we're getting on the other side of that storm, out from under those gray clouds, so wind's dying back down. Make it a little easier on Steve cooking breakfast down there. Oh goodness, I wasn't really feeling very hungry till I smelled that food cooking down there. Now my stomach's growling. Not sure what he's cooking, but boy, it sure smells good. Oh, that's what I was smelling. Sausage, scrambled eggs. Some good stuff. Just waiting for it to sound off. Oh crap! Ooh, dang. I had a feeling
I went down in my cabin and got my GoPro. Just had a feeling something was about to hit. He's definitely tugging. All right. This may take a couple minutes. Yeah, if those head jerks, I'm gonna go out on a limb and just go ahead and guess a bonita. He still ain't got all the fight out of him though. Still tugging. Oh, he's tugging good. Now the bonitas didn't do that. The other bonitas got something different.
Big old blue fish. I don't know what that is. Look at that.
I don't know. I see blue for sure.
Oh, it's bonita.
Is it? It's just a tough bonita. Boy, he's fighting too. I figured he'd have the fight out of him by now. Yep, that's definitely a bonita. I see the little lines on him. All right, I'm just gonna pull him up here on the side deck.
Pretty fish.
Yeah, he is. There we go. Boy, he clamped down on that one good. Come on, guy. One more hook. There we go. All right. Bye.
Dock lines and bumpers are all staged. And way out in the distance, you can see houses out there, buildings of some sort. So I guess that's where you need to yell land ho. Getting close. Getting closer. About to crank the engine, and then here in a little bit we'll furl the sails, motor in through the pass. There's some shoaling in the pass, so we're going to have to be real careful. There they are. All right, coming up on Government Cut. Pass that goes right through there. Channel markers, buoys are up ahead. I'm gonna get on the bow. Apparently there's some shoaling on the other side of that pass, so I'll have to get out there and watch for any shallow spots.
Oh, those birds stink. All right, coming through the cut. There's some buoys out there, and apparently there's some shoaling going. That's a very narrow, I can see the red buoy and the green buoy, and they are close together. We'll have to watch where any shoaling's pushing out into the channel. Yeah, they're up there. You see them? Okay.
Our dock's supposed to be right on the other side of that, those shrimp boats. There's our destination.
Okay. All right. Reverse, reverse. Okay. Yeah. Hit one of the pylons. Now, are we supposed to be at that one?
Yeah, we'll walk it back in a second.
Okay.
All right.
Voila.
All right, we're at what I think is Apalachicola. All right, we're docked for the night. This will work. Tomorrow is the ICW, if everything goes according to plan. All right, we're just cleaning up and fixing to go have dinner in town. See what they have to offer. Let's just relax the rest of the evening, watch sunset. A little charbroil going on.
Sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep good. Got some Jack Daniels, some ice cream, some Coca-Cola. Steve and I just got through having a fine dinner, some shrimp, French fries, and local beer. Now it's time to chill out with a little Jack Daniels ice cream float.